dare you join us for another fascinating journey into the memes that make me. Welcome to How We Make Memecraft. This episode is all about Memecraft's art style. Did you know some people don't even think video games are art? Well, those people are wrong. Video game graphics have come a long way in the last few decades. Maybe it's time we kindly ask our corporate overlords for extra pocket money for some plastic surgery. That's better. In ancient times, games used to have to look like Memecraft out of necessity. Because of what computers and consoles were capable of at the time, early 3D was blocky and blurry and meant that unless your game was about someone who had dementia, it just wasn't very immersive. 3D steadily got shinier, prettier, and, well, more expensive. So indie developers who couldn't quite afford to make the next Halo instead turned to pixel art. To make the next Halo. Well, sadly, that game never did come along. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Memecraft. Wait, sorry. Memecraft was that game. Sorry, completely slipped my mind. Yes! Memecraft's unique look mixes art with DDD graphics to make something that somehow isn't somehow an incoherent something somehow. In many ways, our style is a love letter to the very medium of video games itself. Literally a love letter. Because we aim for photorealism, but instead a style that can be scaled down and down, it means the game can run on lots of different platforms. It can even... Memecraft developers' glasses. Oh dear, looks like there'll be no update this year. Consistency is vital when designing things in Memecraft. We don't want one mob to look like this, one mob to look like and another mob to look like I drew it. The early 2000s. Notice how the boss has been designed to make you absolutely miserable. Imagine if you still wore the same clothes you did 10 years ago. I'd be going through that goth phase. Jens would still be dressed as a baby, and which, to be honest, he should really consider going back to. And by we, I mean Memecraft's lead artist. I'm 80% sure that's him. He created over 100 different designs. They based that screaming one on me. Charming. The humble Memecraft block is 16 by 16 by 666 by
Lunala
by Neetxis by 16 pixels, meaning our artists have 2 pixels aside to play with. The artistic possibilities for what we can put into the game are basically limited. How about a block that's entirely light? When deciding how you're going to use your 2 pixels, it's best to keep things visually busy. If your lone block is a bit relatively simple, then a bunch of them. Let's give Memecraft some space. I actually thought my pig drawing was better. Oh, wait. And there you have it. Am I fired?
Get out!
I think I'm fired.